A lot of people are intimidated working on a battery. With a couple simple tools and a little bit of knowledge, you can do this at your own time, at your own pace, and get better information than relying on others. In today's video, we're going to take out, inspect, and reinstall a battery in a 2023 Toyota Corolla hybrid. The information in this video applies to a lot of other makes and models, so it's relevant for almost everyone. Whether it's an adjustable open-ended wrench as you see here, or a socket, whichever tool you have, this is where you go and loosen the nuts so you can then pull and release the clamps. Start with the negative terminal first, then follow that up with the positive. During reinstallation, do positive first, then the negative. Sometimes I'm overly cautious with safety, and so I like to wrap towels around the cable ends. With the terminals free, now it's time to get the hold down bracket removed so you can pull the battery out of the tray. In this case, because it is as deep as it is, an extension for your 12mm is going to be really helpful to get down into there so you can get the bracket out. It's a pretty tight fit and the battery is really heavy, so just kind of reach down in there, muscle it out, and in the process you might have to bump into a couple things on the way out, but you'll be able to expose the battery tray, which is often very dirty and nasty, so good vacuuming is not a bad idea. Okay, inspecting the water level in the battery, you can see this is where it would be low if it was along this line. You can kind of see it's about right there, so it's not low yet. Not sure if this mark is the high point, but you can kind of see that. If you do want to get into the battery, you take these caps off and you get distilled water. These are pretty dirty, so I'm going to go ahead and vacuum the top of these before I add a little bit of water, because there's some dust. Engine bay is a very dirty place. But with this battery technology type, if the water gets low, it'll expose components inside the battery and shorten its life. Here, just gonna add a little bit of distilled water to the battery, just a little bit at a time, nothing crazy. Okay, raised it a couple centimeters, nothing crazy. Again, I think I could have even left it alone if I wanted to, but just kind of showing the process of what you would do if that did get low. It clearly is a serviceable battery. The fact that it lets you know what the low level is, being right here, you can clearly add water to it if your situation dictates. So again, go ahead and lower these back in, and just a quick twist to the right. We'll tighten them all, dry the battery up. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, so in this case tighten to the right, clockwise. Next, to place the battery in, just kind of put it in location and kind of slowly lower it. It's probably going to catch on things, but it'll fall in there eventually. Okay, it sits in there, it doesn't, there's a bottom tray, it really just kind of stays around in that space. You can take that off, one little dust up. Let's go ahead and once again, turn clockwise to tighten. Socket is faster, open-ended wrench still gets the job done. Okay, you see that little spark? Ratcheting wrench with the socket is definitely the quickest. Small tool like this gets into the cramped spaces, tight spaces, and just does the job really quick. So this is my preferred tool of choice in this job, but a lot of ones will work. As you can see, as I tighten it, pulled those together. It's not going anywhere. Let's take the bracket and we're gonna go ahead and place that back in. Quick and easy, right? While some places will install a battery for free, I like to know how to perform the work myself so I can, if I need to. Did we miss anything important or lead you astray? If so, comment below. As mentioned earlier, we've linked all the items in the video description below. Which, by the way, if you click on one of those links and buy something, shortly after I might get a small kickback at no cost to you. Also, there's a way to help small creators like myself via the super thanks button below the video. And lastly, it wouldn't be a video from the internet if I didn't ask you to hit the subscribe button. At least my pleading was at the end of the video, so you didn't have to sit through that before getting the information you came for. Regardless of what you may or may not do, I appreciate your time.